what we're going to do, all these needles right now are out of work. What we're going to do is put these first what we're going to do right here is put these first 3 needles in work, and then we're going to start the short or wrap and turn. So that's 1. Okay, make sure you don't lose it. And then you're going to wrap around this first needle here that's closest to where you're working. And then, I also like to try to hang my little weight there just by the corner, just enough to keep those stitches from jumping off the needle. And there you go. 2, 3, wrap and turn. 4, 5, wrap and turn. 6. So what we have here, we have the crochet cast on, and then we should have 6 strands here. And so now we're going to want to work to the next section. So right now you're going to have these needles in work and these needles in work. Make sure your latches are open, and then we're going to work across. And this is going to be 1. And then we're going to wrap this one, and then we're going to take the first needles we were working on and put them out of work. Okay? And you can pretty much do this with just, 2 weights. I'll just tuck that baby on there. Okay, so that's pass 1. 2. And then you're going to wrap on this side as well. We're creating that football shape. 3. Wrap. 4. Wrap. 5. Wrap. And 6. Wrap. Okay, so now we've got a section here, and we've got a section where the stitches are growing here, and they're wrapped around these 2 needles on either side. So now let's make sure our latches are open. We'll work to the next section. I'm going to put these needles into work. We're going to work across, and that's going to be 1. And just like we did over here, we're going to put that next set that we created out of work, and we're going to work in between these needles, and that was our first pass. Okay, and then we're going to wrap that around. Okay, and that when we're coming across, we're counting that first row. So when we went across, that's 1, and then I wrapped around here. I know that you didn't see that because I didn't have the camera going in the right direction, but that was 1. Here's 2. And you could take the 1 from this end, bring it over here, and hang it. Just make sure you wrap. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, so now you see that it's growing football shape and football shape, and so we're going to grow to the next set of needles. So make sure your latches are open. Push these needles into work, and then we're gonna work across 1, and then we'll put these needles of the one we just drew out of work. Okay, so that was pass 1. We'll wrap 2, and I'll just take this here 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now you see how it's growing across the work. And then we'll make sure these latches are open. Push these needles into work. So these are in work, those are in work. Come across. 1. And then the one we just grew out of work. And then we'll move this over. Don't forget to wrap. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay. Once again, latches open. Push these into work. And we go across both of those as we're transitioning, and that'll be row 1. 1. The one we just grew out of work. And don't forget to wrap. 2. Keep your weight. 3. Wrap. 4. Wrap. I think I miscounted there. No. Okay. Is that 6? I'm losing count. Just for the sake of argument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't really remember. So, I'm going to pretend that was 6. It might be a mistake, I'm not sure. Okay, and then we'll work across those last stitches as well. So, these go, because I just grew that out of work. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap and turn for 12 rows in order to grow